Hey, what's up? So, last autumn I went on a North American tour with my live band, promoting my latest record, What Tomorrow Brings. It was Andrew on drums, Sophia on vocals, Andy doing live sound, and me doing whatever it is I do. Andy and I flew in from Europe, and we all met up in Boston to rehearse. We were on tour with Lucene and Yipa, so a 3-band excursion into the vastness of the United States of America and a brief detour into Canada. All this, of course, during the US presidential election. Yikes. Touring as a musician has been a big part of my life since 2007, and it's been an important reason why I'm still able to do music for a living. Besides the privilege of seeing places that I otherwise probably would have never seen, I think connecting with people directly in person, people that listen to your music and support you, is priceless. And I think that's why a lot of artists, including myself, will sometimes tour even if we only break even financially, especially with increasing costs like gas, food, hotels, production expenses, you name it. But touring does definitely get tougher as you get older, particularly when it's a DIY tour. Lots of work and little sleep for basically no money is, well, not ideal. But we do it anyway, yeah? I drove the van during the entire tour, a total of about 10,000 miles, which is around 16,000 kilometers. Ugh. That on top of performing every night, selling merch yourself, and generally managing the whole operation. But, these are some of the best memories that you take with you for the rest of your life. And that's not nothing. Anyway, on this tour we saw it all. Winter blizzards, desert heat, Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, vote Democrat, vote Republican, and lots of people thanking us for coming to their city, which is super sweet and super awesome. We did have to cancel one gig because of a crazy winter storm in Colorado, out of which we barely escaped. The next day we were driving through the desert with the sun shining bright as ever. Go figure. In Omaha, Nebraska, we had a day off during US election day, so we watched at our Airbnb house. Was not a good night, to say the least. We kept going, eventually wrapping up the tour in Seattle. After the show, everyone went home, but I had to drive the van 3,000 miles back to Boston, and in 72 hours, because I had a flight to catch back to Europe in time for another tour. Yeah. Luckily, I had 2 close friends join me for this trek and help with driving and encouragement. This was an adventure and an insane trip on its own, but to do it after an exhausting tour was pretty mental. But we made it safely, returned the van, and I got on a flight back to Berlin. Then I had 15 hours at home to repack and reorganize merch and catch a train to start a new tour. Rinse and repeat.